Every evening, millions of people navigate the sprawling concrete of the modern metropolis, rushing through the chaos to reach the one place they belong. Yet many of them finally open their front door only to find they are unnoticed by the people inside. To understand the quiet isolation of this experience, we have to look at the work of Indian poet Dilip Chitre. His English-language poem, Father Returning Home, provides a case study for this specific type of domestic alienation. Chitre avoids a simple summary of a daily routine. Instead, the text captures an eruption of feeling regarding the fractured state of the modern family. It highlights a specific irony. A person can dedicate their physical existence to building a home, yet remain a stranger within it. Our protagonist is a 55-year-old father, a man whose physical deterioration is setting in. His hair is graying and his eyesight is fading, with wrinkles that mark decades of routine. He navigates heavy monsoon rains and broken streets in worn attire. His raincoat is splattered with mud, and his chappals are stained from the daily trek through the elements. His personal belongings are meager. He carries a worn bag containing a simple lunch tiffin and a few well-read books to pass the hours in transit. Psychologically, he represents a generation of providers who prioritize the needs of their children over their own comfort. He continues his routine without complaint, ensuring his family's survival at the cost of his own rest. He is the foundation of his family's daily life, and yet his physical exhaustion and steady sacrifice often go unacknowledged by those he supports. The poem begins with his late evening commute. He boards a fast-moving Mumbai local train, a machine rocketing through the dark. Inside, he stands silently among a crowd of equally silent commuters, their faces washed out by the carriage's harsh yellow light. The physical toll of this routine is high. He navigates gray platforms and crosses dangerous railway lines in the dark just to reach his own neighborhood. Despite the fatigue, he quickens his pace. He moves with anticipation, hurrying through the final stretch of streets toward his house. This commute reveals an existential paradox. He is pressed physically against a sea of people for hours, yet remains profoundly alone. That isolation follows him through the front door. He arrives home to a residence defined by silence rather than a warm welcome. His children are often sullen, refusing to share their lives. His wife remains emotionally distant, offering no comfort for his exhaustion. The lack of care is most evident at the dinner table. He is served weak tea and a stale chapati left over from an earlier meal. This highlights a sociological shift. His role has moved from respected patriarch to a source of financial stability, valued purely for utility. He becomes a visiting father, a person who exists to provide capital and then disappears into the background. The physical suffocation he endures on the crowded Mumbai train is matched by the emotional suffocation he experiences in his own living room. Faced with this silence, the father physically retreats. He goes to the toilet just to find a moment of undisturbed peace. This retreat is a symbol of his alienation. He is disconnected from the very world he works to maintain. He seeks his own emotional solace. Opening his bag, he reads spiritual and philosophical books, finding connection in their pages because his reality offers so little. This brings us to a concept that defines his existence. He is a karma yogi. Despite the cold food and the isolation, he will wake up tomorrow and endure the exact same commute. He is driven by an unwavering commitment to his duty. Chitre's poem acts as a mirror for the audience. It asks us to examine our own households and consider if we are treating the people who provide for us as invisible utilities. The tragedy of the modern family lies in this unrewarded endurance. It is the story of the providers who remain essential, yet unseen.